bigger take, yes! This is a big dog moment, ho ho! Oh, jumper! Oh! That's my PB salmon! No, it's not. No, it's not. Fish down the beach. Oh, I might be foul hooked. 2! Woo! Have a little fish and barbecue down the beach. Yep. Flicking lines out tonight. We've got a plan of we'll do about 24 hours of fishing. Chucking lines out just near this reef. We've got some snappers down here yesterday. I'll drop in a photo of the snapper that I got yesterday. It's only like a table-sized snapper for one person. And today we're just going to be using souries and squid. Squid that I've been catching down at Port Mac. Drop another photo in. Waiting for my mate Bondi to come down here. Me and Bex are down here at the minute. Gonna have some barbecue. Got barbecued steak, salad, a couple of beers. Don't want to overdo them. Barbecues on the beach. We love it. Perfectly cooked if you ask me. Anyone who well does their steak shouldn't be eating steak. Well does? Well does. Well done.
Has their steak well done.
Has their steak well done. Shouldn't be eating steak.
Oh.
Nice.
Yummy.
Winner. Winner. Now all we need is a shark or a mulloway or a snapper tonight. I'm not really expecting to be catching anything off the beach at the minute. It's a bit bright, not a lot of current, but it's a full moon tonight. And there's been a few reports of some mulloways off the beach down here, so hoping that we'll get onto one, get onto my first one. Alright, we've got something on. Something's on. Oh no! I reckon that would be snapper. A few bites, a few head shakes. Don't want to hurt you.
Oh, you're all wet!
Oh, we're on the beach.
No, I don't want to touch. Where's my sandal?
Jump.
No, it's wet.
We've had 2 decent bites now. GoPro's not been on for both times, but this is what bait I'm using. Just the end of a sourie on a size 5 hook, and then a snail on that other end of the sourie. So that sits in the water. One would be sitting on the bottom, one was just sit up a little bit higher in the water column. Now we know that something's out there, so I'm hopeful, I'm very hopeful. It's just about getting something to stay on that hook. Ooh. Oh no, I missed it. Missed it again. away. There you go. Got shredded. Completely sliced off by something. Yeah, right. I reckon this one will be the one. We'll get something this time. Just want to get something on the beach. The good sign is, if that was an eagle ray, I'm in high hopes. If they're about, there'll be other fish about. So let's get this out there. See if there's anything else sitting near this reef. Okay. So I'm not sure what that was really. I think there might have been an eagle ray on there, on the last one, but the last two definitely, that was something different. I'm pretty certain that the first one would have been snapper. Just the way the head shakes just took that rod straight down, and there was a little bit of a run, but it was more big head shakes. Fingers crossed. No idea what's on at the minute, but I think eagle ray. There was some good head shakes at the start. There was some head shakes at the start, and not really any run. And now that it's just coming in like a bag of sand, I'm thinking it's just going to be Port Jackson. My lisp. But I'm not 100% sure. In with this wave, coming in a bit too easy for my liking. What have we got? Oh, snapper. Nice. Beautiful little snapper. And that's a really good sign, because that slow take that I just had, there was a big take earlier, so I'm more than confident there's going to be plenty more out there. It's lovely, healthy looking fish. And this one's going to go back in. Catch and release on these guys. Make sure he's all good. He's kicking. Nice. Nice release. Spot on, that's exactly what we wanted. Let's get another snapper. Bait up and get it back out. Just in between, there's just two reefs here. So there's just a reef out the back and one sitting in a little bit closer. And I've been flicking it right in between there. I mean, in my head, I imagine that the fish are swimming in between these two reefs, so fish on. Don't know what the wind quality is going to be like on this, but I don't know if you can see that now on the camera. There's a reef just here, small sort of reef seabed, and then out the back there's another big seabed or reef, and that's where the fish are sitting. Not quite far enough. Not 100% sure what this is. Something. Bet, can you just come out here and get this rod out of the way? I think a snapper again. Just this small one. Nah, it feels like a ray this, just because the line. Not 100% sure. Feels a little bit different. I'm going to go for ray on this one. That last snapper just came in like a bag of sand. But this one's a bit different. Still can't see any colour. Now, banjo. Now, I did say I wanted to keep one of these at some point because I've read that they're actually pretty good eating. People just don't like to eat them. Which is understandable. Get it before it turns back around. Not a bad size one. On that top hook as well, I'm surprised by that. Should be a nice easy D hook if it lets go. You can really see that, I mean really there's a good amount of meat in that tail. Beautiful looking animal. People just don't like eating them though. There's a lot of meat on that tail, there's a lot of meat. If we hadn't just eaten, I think I'd be cooking this up as a catch and cook, just to see what they're like. Get this guy back. Get that, mate. Swam off nicely. Beautiful. I'm gonna go and flick that out. I'm still hopeful for a big snapper today. Decent snapper, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Wash this off. Go! Decent snapper off the beach. Look at that. This is what we've been chasing this morning. Beautiful snapper. Yes, I'm buzzing with that. Perfect eating size. Decided to keep this. In South Australia you're allowed one snapper per person at the minute, and since this is the first sort of table size snapper that I've caught off the beach, I decided to keep it. We'll be taking that home for dinner tomorrow night. Bloody beautiful. Stunning fish. Off the beach as well. Beautiful size. And that's caught on squid, I believe. Oh no, that's a piece of salmon. Piece of salmon that I caught on one of them videos down at my favourite spot, down at Carpenter's Rocks. Snapper on my favourite spot, salmon. Beautiful. Fucking love it. Alright, well the Titan started coming up quite quickly last night, so we actually ended up packing up, not staying down there for night. As you've already seen, ended up with plenty more sharks, a few more snapper. It was a bloody good evening all in all. That's a really good spot that we've ended up finding. That small reef sitting off the shore. And snapper off the beach, first time. I'm really happy with that. Both took home the legal limit of one snapper each. It's this one. I haven't actually given this a measure yet, but it's bloody decent size. Decent size snapper. I am happy with that. So I'm going to cut that up. That'll be for dinner. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.